I don't see what's wrong with it. So I'd like to apologize for the audio. I didn't try. This is probably back when a lens flare in your cutscene was some serious shit. About as serious as Roar XD here. I appreciate how they acknowledge these events with just a casual glance at each other. Not even really concerned as to the fact that they're probably going to be drowned. Oh, this is your starter, by the way. I'm quite quiet. This is my first Let's Play of anything. Oh, Jesus. Metagross, more like bitch tits. E. I've probably already dated my video. Memes don't belong here. Alright, so in all actuality, this game starts you out with an EV. And, we have the exciting first task of talking to your mother. I mean, anybody's skills would improve drastically if they were just brought into existence. So, part of the major appeal when this game came out was its graphical style and the 3D CG models compared to a standard sprite Pokemon game. What's that? I don't know. I didn't see that. So it's never established what she's an expert of. She's just kind of like, you know. So one of the major appeals of this game to me, outside of the fact that it was my one of my first, is it has a distinctly cinematic style when compared to other games in the series, which I'm quite appreciative of. It oozes character. Again, a thick. Fuck it, man. So, all things considered, with this, like, bay window and shit, this is a pretty sweet fucking room. Alright, so, it's probably important to mention now that you can see the potions. Basically, in Nuzlocke, you are not allowed to use them. This game, things are a little weird, because it's not a mainline Pokemon game, and it wasn't developed in-house at Game Freak. So they changed a lot of the rules of the game itself. And I'll get in later on how specifically this makes the game so brutal. Because there are no routes. Also, I mean, this was my first exposure to anime stylings. So when I was a kid, I thought Michael looked fucking dope. Michael, we're assuming, is the name of this main character in the game. Of course, I opted to name him E. But I suppose that comes down to personal taste. Where the fuck am I? Oh yeah. Our sister walked across a fucking mountain range. I think she can take care of herself. So my only real problem, or one of my only real problems with this, it's my favorite Pokemon game. This whole beginning section is kind of fucked up and slow. I don't really appreciate it for that. Spitters are quitters, bub. So if anyone is familiar with Pokemon Coliseum... Oof! Okay, if anybody is familiar with Pokemon Coliseum, Michael is kind of like the virgin to Wes's Chad. I'm sorry, I sinned. So this game also, and it has a fairly good sense of humor, but it has this weird habit of characters that narrate themselves in the third person. But I like Chobin. Chobin's okay. the game is also kind of, it's almost smart-assed in a sense. Because this first battle is with the, either current or former weakest Pokemon. So it kind of knows what it's doing. And in fact, this is one of, if not the only, single battle in the game. Everything else is done in doubles. Which is one of the factors that makes this game significantly harder, because you have to strategize for two, and the AI is designed around double battles. It's much smarter than a standard mainline Pokemon game as well. Need a sip of my hooch. I also kind of liked this game when I was a kid because I thought he looked like Sonic when he did the roll. Oh God! It's happening! No. They all know. So coming up is actually a good example of this game's humor. I guess that's one way of looking at it. So I think Dr. Kamiko took some cues from Dr. Weird, which I greatly appreciate. Oh, shit! It must be me. I think Chobin wants to kill people. He's pretty fucked up. And he takes every opportunity he can to try and fucking slaughter this child you play as. You just don't see it yet. It's coming. My hair heater! I think I just got demonetized. Fucked me out of a whole 8 cents. So, another strange thing is the Pokemon in this game all say their names, but they haven't edited the sound file, so you still get, amongst all this this high quality audio, like the CD quality tracks and whatnot, you get the bit crushed screams of the Pokemon. You have traveled far in your search for Jovi. I need your help. Oh God. actually, this game, kind of like a lot of, well, like any media from any time frame. I just appreciate how it dates itself with the PDA, complete with kind of pixelated motif here, and the fact that it's all email. So one of the things that I actually really appreciate about this game is its lack of roots. And after the initial kind of introduction to it, it makes the pacing of this game very quick. It makes me quite erect, I'll tell you what. This is a whipped fucking kid. Not.
You're not pussy whipped, obviously. He's a kid. No, seriously, please, no, he's not pussy whipped. They're children.
I might just censor every shit part of me attempting to make a joke. Might. I'm not known for my my effort. Are you the one? Ah, shit. I kind of like this old dude here. Most of the people in this building aren't researchers and don't have a purpose. He's just kind of there. Oh no. Shit. I'll add that I didn't actually read anything they said, which might make better filler content. Might be a good idea. This game does do some stupid, just some really like weird, odd. This game has some very odd design decisions occasionally, though. Like how I had to talk to the old man before I could see him in there. And I mean, I guess that was a joke. Like, I guess they had to set that up so he could say, "Hey, I've been waiting for you this whole time, you bitch." But I don't. It's about as funny as the rest of this video. Yeah, man, I'll take a fucking snatch machine any day. I'm assuming what he means by outrageous piece of work is he's about to become an amputee. After all, you're the best trainer at our lab. You're the only trainer at our lab. FullMetal Alchemist.